Let's talk about the raw, unfiltered side of the Nigerian real estate investing. I mean, the parts that most people will not tell you when they want to sell a property to you. Buying a property in Nigeria can be quite exciting until you start hearing all the bad news, from family wahala to double allocation. Or should we talk about the developers that will disappear after collecting all your money? How about fake titles? There's so many of them. And once this wahala starts, that's when your excitement turns into fear. And that's the psychological part that people do not talk about. The fear, the anxiety, the excitement, all the emotions mixed up when you want to start your real estate investment. Because we've heard a lot of stories that could trigger fear. The truth is, Nigerian real estate industry is not regulated the way people think it is. Of course, there's LASRA, Lagos State Real Estate Regulatory Authority, and there's also the Federal Housing Agency. But they cannot monitor every realtor or every real estate developer. So most of the protection falls on you, the investor. But before you freak out, let me help you breathe. Because the goal is not for you to avoid risk. It's for you to understand and be able to manage the risk you are going into. So here's what I've learned, and this is what I would tell every beginner investor. The first time I wanted to start my real estate journey, I had the fear. I had my doubts, the emotions were there. I was nervous. Imagine me starting my investment and carrying all this load of money to give someone, all in exchange of what? Paper. That was my mindset until I did my assignment. I did my due diligence. Now, from my experience, this is what I'm going to be telling every beginner investor. Number one, fear is not your enemy, but ignorance is. Now, let me explain. It's okay to be scared because it means you value your money. The only thing you don't want to do to yourself is to allow that fear you have to paralyze you. Don't allow fear to freeze you. Rather, channel that fear, fuel that fear, and do your due diligence before you buy your next property. Make sure that the developer you want to partner with or the real estate broker you want to partner with, make sure they are legally registered with the government. Ask for their survey, layout, and title document. Make sure you verify it. Sometimes you at least should go extra mile to getting even your lawyer or your own surveyor to help you checkmate all these things before you take the next step of investment. I remember the first time that I started my real estate investment journey, and that period, I felt me giving out the money was even the scariest thing. But I later realized that the real test is in the waiting, staying grounded while your investment quietly matures. And that's what separates emotional buyers from strategic investors. 2, stop chasing cheap properties. Cheap land without documentation is a big trap and not an opportunity. Clean land is never the cheapest land. Number 3, learn the act of being patient when you buy your property. You see some people posting cars, houses, big wins. But you see real estate investment, it doesn't shout. It compounds quietly. Those who rush lose, and those who wait wins. Number 4, don't just invest alone. Invest with